In recent years, Supreme Master Ching Hai graciously allowed our association members to gather for international seminars. They were joyous occasions as Master and disciples reunited to meditate and pray for peace. During her visit to meet with our association members, Supreme Master Ching Hai also spoke of the teachings of past masters and answered the spiritual questions of fellow initiates. Throughout the ages, compassionate, enlightened masters have urged people to surrender to the greater universal power by seeking the divine within, from which all other goodness and happiness follow. This message was echoed again in Supreme Master Ching Hai's discussion, The Story of Tao-ling, a Taoist Immortal, Part-2, with our association members on September 3rd, 2008.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit www.godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Repeating my words is good, but realizing my words is better. Okay? Capito?
Yes.
Are you happy?
Yes.
Did you eat good?
Yes.
You like it here?
Yes.
You love your neighbor?
Yes.
Good. Who's your neighbor? Ah? Okay, I know. Good. Oh, okay, we continue with this story, hey? Yeah. Okay, remember, he could heal the sick and drive away any evil spirits. His fame spread far and wide, and people called him the celestial teacher, for they believed that he was an immortal from the celestial realm. Region, huh? Okay, fine. Now, let's see what else is here. When the 6 evil spirits were wreaking havoc in Sichuan, Lao Tzu appeared to Chang Tao-ling and told him to return there to capture the spirits and bring them to judgment. Tao-ling secluded himself for 1,000 days to prepare for this encounter. Now, secluding himself, what does he do, secluding himself? Meditate in solitude. Meditate alone or meditate maybe with a companion or twosome, but purely for reinforcing more of his powers. Since he has been walking around and appearing everywhere for initiation, maybe he has worn out, some of his power. So this is a great job that he has to do. You see, the 6 evil spirits conspired together to make trouble for the people in Sichuan, where he was meditating before, remember? Yeah, so Lao Tzu told him to go back there and take care of the people. He prepared himself 1,000 days before he go out and encounter the evil spirit. When the 6 lords of evil heard that Chang Tao-ling was preparing to fight them, they gathered a large army of ghosts, zombies, and other evil creatures. Meanwhile, the Immortal also made preparation. He selected a green mound outside the city of Chengdu and built a tower with an altar in the middle. On the altar, he placed objects of power, such as magical murals, bells, and talismans. I think all these also symbolic, inside or outside, yes. Sometimes, according to the law of the physical law, maybe you can use some certain objects, yes, to transfer some power into it and reflecting some positive energy, so that the evil spirit will be dissipated, yeah, will be driven away. Yes. So now, it's just like sometimes for dealing with certain negative power, yes, the master will also learn some kind of like astral law, yeah, because these evil spirits mostly came from astral levels, yeah, and so in order to deal with them, sometimes even the enlightened master, he has to use something which according to the astral magical law will work. Understand me? Yeah, as long as it doesn't harm anyone else, but just to drive the spirit away. Capish? Yeah? Okay, now. So, about 10 p.m., Chang Tao-ling ascended the tower and invoked the wind, the rain, and thunder to beat upon the army of the evil spirits. Probably nobody will see this. Nobody will see what's going on. Yeah? Only him. Yeah. Or maybe some people who specialize in this field who would see these ghosts and zombie stuff. Ordinary people will not be able to see what kind of battle is going on between the good and the evils, between the positive and the negative. Yeah? Okay? Probably somebody have seen this. That's why they have written the story. Yeah? Okay. Yeah. But when we read it, when the outsider who read it, who don't practice spiritual or don't have the wisdom eye open, or at least the astral knowledge open, then they won't understand. They think it's just a children's story, okay? It won't happen. Nothing like that would ever happen, because I have never seen such thing like that. But I tell you, these things do happen. Nah? Sometimes without the eyes of the mortal recognizing it, because it is in the invisible realm, in the astral atmosphere, yeah? And when the astral people come here, they don't always manifest into material form. They just use their original form. And then the normal people will not be able to see it. Understand, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
At 10 o'clock p.m., that's the time of the battle, okay? Chang Tao-ling ascended the tower and invoked the wind, the rain, the thunder, to beat upon the army of the evil spirit. My God, what an evil spirit. He also drew talismans of power. You see, talismans of power, though maybe invisible, yeah? It's the way of speaking. Maybe he has a talisman, but invisible to the other people's eyes. Maybe he also has some symbolic things in his hands, yeah? Okay. And called on the celestial deities to fight the evil forces. Yes, the lords of evil sent flaming spears and arrows to hit Chang Tao-ling, but none of them could harm him. Phew, scary, huh? As the deadly missiles flew toward him, he waved his swords of power, and they were transformed into lotus flower. Have you seen anything like that somewhere? No? Well, some Chinese people saw it. These things are abstract, but they do happen. And these are invisible things, yeah? If you listen to some of the CD or DVD of old time when I was in Taiwan, yeah, some Chinese recount some of that. Yes. Some people might have seen it, but not all, yes? And sometimes when you see like a big typhoon and all that stuff, it's not necessarily a natural phenomena. You understand me? Yes. When it's too devastating, these are the working of the negative powers. But the thing is, sometimes the negative powers also succeed in destroying some things. Because of people bad karma. And sometimes the positive power has to also give in as a fair play. You understand me? They cannot exceed more than what they should do. Yeah? Or sometimes they do, but then the people, bad karma is still such a force. So that force is even helping the negative power. You know what I mean? Without people knowing it. It's like putting petrol into fire. The lords of evil then sent an army of hungry ghosts to attack Chang Tao-ling. But when they reached the altar, when the hungry ghost reached the altar, want to attack Chang Tao-ling, the Immortal drew a talisman, and all the ghosts fell on their knees and begged for compassion. Next, the 6 evil lords sent an army of ghosts, vampires, and zombies to attack Chang Tao-ling. When these creatures came near the altar, he rang his magical bells, and the undead clutched their ears and fell to the ground, never to rise again. It's too loud for them. They cannot bear. It's just the bells, the inside bells, such a strong power that the ghosts cannot bear. Yeah. Seeing their mission had failed, the Lord of Evil came forward themselves to attack Chang Tao-ling, who grasped his sword and drew the great seal of power. The sword emitted a stream of bright light. Told you, that was transformed into a net. The net descended over the 6 evil spirits and formed a cage around them. Then the evil ones saw their captor striding toward them with his sword of power. They beg at this time. They beg for mercy and forgiveness. Tao-ling said to them, "You have brought illness and suffering to countless of people, and for these evil deeds you must be punished. But as the celestial way is compassionate, I will not kill you. However, I will punish you by keeping you locked inside the depths of a mountain. In this way you will not harm people again." You see that? Even forgiveness has some limit. Forgiving is fine, but this kind of evil force cannot always let them run around making trouble for people for no reason. So when the people saw that the 6 lords of evil had been captured, they went to thank Chang Tao-ling and asked him to teach them his magic. He did not want to turn them away, so he told them to organize themselves into groups to help people who were in need. He also told them that the most effective way to fight evil was to do good deeds. If everyone did only what is good, then evil could not take hold. To his close followers, Chang Tao-ling taught the magic of talisman. Talisman is protection, some protective measurement. It's not necessarily an object or something, or like something to wear, not necessarily like that. So he teach them the magic of talismans and told them to always use them and use the power of this magic for good, never for evil. On the day he ascended to the celestial realm, he left the sword of power and the great seal to his son, and entrusted him to teach and lead the followers of the celestial teacher's way. I just give him the mantle of successor so that he can continue his way. That's what it is. You remember, huh? You have to keep the 5 precepts, even though you have great power. You've been initiated and you know that many things happen according to what you wish even. But still, we have to keep it within the limit of moral standard and virtues. We cannot use this power to do anything that is no good. Yeah? Even if you do that, you will be punished manifolds by the Lord of Karma. It's similar to us, eh? Yeah, similar, that we have to fight evil with good deed. Yes. All right, the story finished, and thank you. Now I think you should meditate, okay? Yes. And if you have to go home, go in peace, okay? And go with God's love. Continue whatever good deed you're doing and will be doing, and more all the time, yeah? Lean on virtue. Use virtue as your pillow. Use God power as your protection. Yes. Light and sound as the nourishment for your soul. That's it, okay? Yeah. I love you. Okay, we meditate now.
Thank you, joyous viewers, for your company for today's episode of Between Master and Disciples. Now, please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for Animal World, Our Co-Inhabitants, coming up next after noteworthy news. May your spirit be light and bright with God's blessings and grace.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit www.godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/BMD